Welcome everybody to another mod showcase where I will be doing the Super Mario mod. First thing you'll notice is the blocks around me and the sound effect whenever I jump. I love it. It also adds in quite a few other sound effects that we will get to later. It also adds in this nice transport system with pipes for those who are looking for a sort of transport system that doesn't use command blocks and can be built entirely in survival. This is the mod for you. So let's get started, shall we? First off, we will start out with these standard blocks. These are the blocks that you'll see in level 1-1 and other similar overworld levels. Starting off with the brick block, it's 4 bricks in a square pattern, and that gets you your brick block. In fact, I think it actually gives you 4 of them. I don't really know though. This is the ground block. You can craft it by putting 9 stone in a pattern just like this. And the decoration block, which can be crafted oddly enough out of wood. I was surprised at that myself. 9 wood planks. It can be any wood planks, and you'll get the decoration block. Now, from these 3 blocks, oh hey, there's another thing it adds in. It adds in Mario music. It's so awesome. So awesome. I love it. Oopsie. I love the Mario music. Let me turn that down a little bit. Alright. Once you have these 3 basic blocks here, you can then throw them all into a furnace and make your underground blocks. For example, your brick block to make your underground brick block, your ground block for your underground ground block. That's a tongue twister. And the decoration block to create the underground decoration block. These are the kind of things that you'll find in like World 1-2 and so on. Basically all the underworld levels of the NES game. This is the snow block. Snow ground block, rather. You can make it out of a ground block and a snowball. And it kind of acts like ice. It slows you down a bit, and you slide on it. Not by much, but you still slide on it. I'm sorry, I love the music. Alright, and then here we have the castle brick block that can be made by throwing an underground brick block into your furnace, and that gives you the castle brick block, which you will then need to craft this, the castle wall block. Getting 4 castle brick blocks together to craft, we'll craft the castle wall block. These are like the kind of blocks that you see in like the Bowser's Castle levels. These I don't remember ever seeing in the NES game, but I'm sure they are there somewhere. That aside, this is the underwater ground block for worlds like 2-2, the infamous 2-2. And you can make that by surrounding a water bucket with ground blocks, just like that. You'll get your bucket back, by the way. And you'll get this. And then here is your underwater plant, which you can create by 2 sugar canes, just like this, and you'll get 2 of those. This is an awesome block here, the trampoline. You can make it out of 4 iron ingots placed just like this, and 1 wool block there. And the joys of this is, when you place it down, you jump on it. Whee! Oh! Oh! Of course, you do take falling damage out from landing. Ouch. Alright, sorry about that. I forgot to set my spawn point. I have a bed way over there in hiding. But yeah, this trampoline's nice because you can go way up into the air. I love the Mario injured sound effect. And of course, as you heard, the Mario Game Over music just a moment ago. Boing! So you can actually see my bed. That aside, next we have whatever. Next we have the question mark blocks. These are all the empty versions. Can make the empty question mark block using a brick block and gold ingots. Same goes for these two. This is just the underground brick block for the underground question mark block, and the castle brick block for the empty castle question mark block. This is the empty invisible block. You use glass in these 4 or in these 5 slots, and gold ingots in these 4 slots. The fun thing about these is that you can actually put like coins and stuff in them. Go up here. Hang on. I need this to do it. I'll showcase this in a minute. Gosh darn it. Can't quite reach the block. So you can jump up underneath and break the blocks. And somewhere a coin should have fallen. Yep, there we go. Mario cap. I'll get to that in just a second. Let me just put that back in here. But you can put stuff in these blocks and they'll turn into those question mark blocks. This is the invisible block, so it's visible until you put something into it, then poof! It disappears, just like that. It's magic! Ah. These are the transport system in the mod. Just like in standard Mario games, you can get, you'll find pipes which you can travel down. You'll need 2 things to make a pipe base, and a pipe entrance. To make the pipe base, you just need 6 iron ingots arranged just like this, and you get your pipe base, which you can then place down like so. And then your pipe entrance, which is iron ingots like this, with an ender pearl in the center. You put the 2 together like that. Now you have a pipe. If I jump on top of it like this, ow, I can come in here and I can choose a channel, set that to channel 2, come down here to this one, set this one to channel 2, and whoops, I did not hit confirm on that one. And then, if I could jump up here and I hit left shift, sneak basically, I go through the pipe. And you get the classic Mario sound effect. It's awesome. Now this question mark block is a little interesting. This is the Beanstalk. It requires 2 sugar canes and some seeds. And you get the Beanstalk. Now, I'm not wearing the Mario cap, so I can't actually break that. Let me grab it out again. But if I come underneath the block and I hit it, it creates Beanstalk. This is amazing. And if I can jump onto it, oh, music again. I can climb. Whoopsie. Oh, there's the other thing, the flagpole. When you touch the flagpole, it gives you the classic ending sound effect. If I go onto the Beanstalk, it's a little awkward. You kind of have to be right in the center. So you can climb it, just like a vine. Whee! You can use that to grow a beanstalk, get some higher places, things like that. That could be pretty interesting. Ow! Next up is the flagpole, which you already kind of saw. You just need 3 iron ingots like this, and you can create the flagpole. It's still kind of loud. And as I've already kind of shown, touching it gives you that classic Mario completed, level completed music effect and sound effect. The pole itself isn't animated, which is a little sad, but whatever. Maybe they'll fix that in the 1.7 update. Now this is the Mario cap, and as you've seen, I can't break these question mark blocks without it. To make this, you need 3 red wool and this, or five Red Bull in this pattern, and you get the Mario cap, which goes on your head, and really that's all it does. It allows you to break blocks. On the other hand, these three each give you really amazing abilities. Mario's cape, for instance, is made out of 8 feathers in a chest plate fashion, and when you are wearing it, double tapping will allow you to jump. Only lets you jump for a short time, but lets you fly into the air, just like in Super Mario World, and then land without any fall damage. These are Mario's pants, which are crafted out of lapis lazuli blocks. And equipping Mario's jumpsuit, as it's apparently called, will give you a higher jump, and supposedly it makes you run faster. I haven't seen it yet, but apparently it does. I haven't really noticed. On the other hand, I can use this to jump on the trampoline and not take any fall damage. It's pretty awesome. And lastly, Mario's boots. They're made out of 4 obsidian, just like this. And these allow you to stomp on enemies. There's a chicken over here somewhere. I'd seen it when I was setting up my showcase area. I was going to show you by stomping on it, but I don't know where it went. Oh, it's right there. Watch this. Die, chicken! Or I can just completely miss it. I have too much lag for this. There you go. And we killed the chicken. And we got some chicken stuff. These are the armor in the game. The shell armor. Game. Mod. They're the shell armor. You can make them out of Koopa shells, which we'll get to later. Get the helmet by making it in the standard helmet fashion. The chest plate, standard chest plate fashion. Leggings, standard leggings fashion. And boots in standard boot fashion. I think they're about as good as iron. I'm not entirely certain. But something like that. And of course you end up looking awesome like this. That's up for this, for sure. This is the hammer, which is a new item in the game. It allows you to break blocks. You can craft it just like this, out of 5 of whatever material: wood, iron, gold, diamond, stone, whatever, and 2 sticks. Now you may be thinking, now what's this? It's ivory hammer. Well, I'll get to that in just a second. But this hammer is used to harvest the Mario bricks. You can't actually harvest any of them without the hammer, and thus is the pretty much the sole reason for the hammer's existence in the mod. That aside, again, they can be crafted out of any material, including the new material that is in it, ivory, which is crafted out of 4 Goomba fangs. Get those from Goombas. Again, we'll get to that later. And you get 1 ball of ivory. From there, you just use the same amount of balls of ivory as you would the other materials, and you can make an ivory hammer. You can also make anything else, like a shovel, a sword, and pretty much everything else. There isn't a single tool or a weapon that cannot be crafted out of ivory. However, I do not think that you can craft armor out of ivory. It's very sad. Now, of course, what Mario game is complete without your classic items, such as your Super Mushroom, Fire Flower, and Starman. To craft your Super Mushroom, you need 8 mushrooms, just like this, and an iron ingot. And when you use it, nice, you will recover, I think it's half your health. It's like 5 hearts or something like that. The Fire Flower can be crafted like this, out of 3 roses, a flower, lava bucket, and 2 leaves. They can be any kinds of leaves, really. It doesn't have to be oak leaves. And when you have the Fire Flower, you shoot fire. And of course you can shoot this fire at enemies and they will catch on fire. And then there is the Starman. You can use its 4 gold ingots and a diamond to create a Starman. And when you use this, oh yeah. It lasts for like about 30 seconds, and then it goes away. And it gives you invincibility, awesome particles following you around, and things like that. If you run into enemies while invincible, it will kill them, and it's just awesome. Now here we have the bomb, and it's made out of 4 iron ingots and 1 gunpowder, and it explodes, just like you would probably think. You just come over here and you throw it, and after it sits for a moment, boom! Wow, I had no explosion particles. But it explodes and is pretty freaking awesome. Now, you can also make a POW block from the original Mario Brothers, and you can make that out of 4 or 6 clean stones. It has to be clean stone specifically, not cobblestone, and 3 iron ingots, and you get your POW block. The POW block is awesome because you can use it to explode people. Like if you have a group of monsters, boom! We send the chicken flying. And of course it uses durability every single time you do it, but still, it's pretty awesome. Now, here's something that I love about this mod. Not only does it give a use for lapis lazuli, but it gives a use for gold, and that is through coins. You can cook a gold ingot, and every gold ingot you cook will give you 8 coins. Now the joy about coins is you can craft 5 coins together like this to create a 5 coin red coin. 4 of those 5 coin red coins crafted like this will get you a 20 coin blue coin, and 5 of them, 5 of the blue coins will get you a 1-up mushroom. As well as that, you can also craft a 1-up mushroom by surrounding a slime ball with mushrooms. And 1-up mushrooms are cool because you use them and it doesn't matter what level health you're at, you're back up to full. I love that sound effect. Aw yeah. Now let's get into the mobs. Let me clear my inventory real fast. Here's all the mobs that are in the game. You got the Goomba, your Koopa, Boo, Babam, Bullet Bill, Cheep Cheep, Hammer Brother, Toad, Beetle, Yoshi, and, well, we'll go over that last one in just a moment. I actually have had it on peaceful the entire time, so no mobs could spawn. But these mobs, as far as I'm aware, do naturally spawn. Let me go get my ivory sword out of here. We have a weapon to fight with. Yeah. I'll just... Sorry. First mod showcase I've really ever done, at least to this extent. So the Goomba looks just like that, and it will immediately try to attack you. Of course you can, ow, jump on it. Maybe. Yay! Aha, that was cool. Like, woo! And of course when you kill them, they will give you Goomba fangs. Likewise, there's also the Koopa. Gosh darn it! I have too much computer lag from this. Die! Admittedly, enemies are much easier to kill if you jump on them. And when you kill Koopas, see, that one didn't drop any, but they will actually drop Koopa shells, with which you can use to craft your shell armor. Not only that, but you can use Koopa shells to throw, and they will fly out, bounce around things, and unfortunately they don't last forever. like they do in Mario. Let me grab some food here because I appear to be starving. Just grab some of this. Next up is the Boo. Now I see a lot of mod showcases try to spawn in the Boo and they fail because the Boo just disappears. I haven't tested it, but I think it may have to be spawned in the dark. I think light may kill Boos. So we've got a nice little cave over here. At least I thought it was a nice little cave. Let me make it a nice little cave real fast. Nice and dark down here. Spawn in a Boo, and sure enough, whoops! I just pushed it into the wall. Alright, we're out of here. But the Boo will follow you, and I believe if you stare at it, it will not attack you. Touching it probably still would injure you, however, so I wouldn't recommend it. No, I still have a Boo on my thing. Oh well, let's put that one away. That's right, I'm still in creative mode. And this is the Bomb. I'm gonna go away from the mod showcase area before I go exploding this thing. Let's use it on a pig. Bombs are like creepers in that when you get close to them, they will start to light and explode. Very nice. Bullet bills are similar to bombs, except that they will charge at you, and really your only hope is to hit them with an ivory sword. Well, with a sword anyway. If they hit you, they will explode and deal just about as much damage as a bomb, so you'll want to be careful. Next monster is a Cheep, and for that we'll go over to the water that's right over here. I love Raisman map. And we can spawn in a Cheep, and you'll see that it will just kind of swim around in the water. I don't know if they will attack you if you're in the water. Looks like that one just tried to, but then it failed. Attack me! Attack me! Whatever. Does not look like they are a hostile mob. However, as far as I'm aware, you can't actually jump on them, simply because of the fact that they are fish. And it doesn't look like they drop anything. I'm not entirely certain. If they could, and I may have just not gotten anything off that one. Next up, we have the Hammer Brother, and these things are freaking deadly. They will throw hammers at you, and they have quite a range, and they're quite accurate and quite deadly. And if I were to stand still, I would get hit. If I jump into the air, I will definitely get hit. Really, your best hope against those is simply to attack it with your sword. And hey, that one dropped some shells. Your best hope for those is just to attack it with the sword. Now, there are also toads, little mushroom guys, here in the, whoa, lag, here in the mod. There's also the toads in the mod. Fortunately, they don't seem to do anything. The wiki page says that you can trade coins with them, but so far I haven't gotten that to work. So I honestly don't know if you can or not. Lastly, we have the Buzzy Beetle, which many people may remember from some of the underground levels. They will drop shells as well. And, of course, what Mario game or mod would be complete without Mario's best friend, Yoshi. And Yoshi acts just like any other mount, like a horse or whatnot. And you can make him jump. Maybe. I think Yoshi glitched on me. He doesn't want to jump, apparently. Alright, well, in either case, he jumps if you do it right. I think I have a defective Yoshi. He will walk around and he will... Yeah, I think he's actually supposed to be taller. I'm supposed to be able to see over his head. If for some odd reason I'm not. Oh well. On the other hand, Yoshi can also swim. Unlike horses, he can swim through the water. With horses, you just automatically get dismounted. With Yoshis, you just kind of float on the top of the water, it seems. I can even sit on here like a boat. Sweet. So if you can find a Yoshi, there is no way to tame it or anything. You just jump right on it with a right click and you're done. Also, if you hit the left control, he will eat, which will basically kill anything that you point him at. Then that's about it for Yoshi. Now there is one more spawn egg, but instead of using that spawn egg, I'm gonna come down this pipe. What's on the other end of this pipe? It's a castle. What lies inside of this castle, you may ask? Well, let's find out. Got my ivory sword, I've got my Mario gear, let's go inside. And boom! What's that? And as you can see, once again, it has all the sound effects from Mario. And, ow! Fire, fire. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to die just trying to fight him. He's a good boss, he's got 100 health. And if you're looking for a mod that gives you bosses and such, this is also a good one to use because Bowser is really hard. He spawns in all of these castles, and these castles spawn just about anywhere. And yeah, that is Bowser for you. And that is about it for what this mod has to offer. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a rating and feel free to subscribe. And I will see you all on the... Whoa! Ah, that was cool. I didn't know that. Apparently when you grab onto the flagpole, you just slide down it. That's pretty awesome. But anyway, if you enjoyed this mod showcase, please feel free to leave a like and leave there and subscribe. And also, if you like the mod, feel free to go download it. There should be a link in the video description below. And I will see everybody next time on the next mod showcase. Keep calm and pony on, everybody.